I had an advisory board meeting today, and we were talking about a challenge that many service business founders face in particular, which is how do you actually stand out when most of you are selling the same thing? Like there's probably not a lot of differentiation on what you do, it's more in the how you do it. And everyone talks about having great service and the best people and great results, but it doesn't always separate you. And this simple idea that came out of this discussion was, how can we use conversations that we're already having in our business with clients in particular to build a lead generating insights engine? Like how do we create thought leadership, but also leads at the same time? So if you think about it this way, like every week, your team is probably talking to clients about what's frustrating them, what's changing, what they wish providers like yours did better or competitors did better. And those insights are all amazing, but they usually vanish straight away after the meeting. And so if you actually were to ask the right questions, capture those, and then analyze those conversations properly, you could turn them into an insights report, webinar, content drop, all sorts of things that your audience would actually want to read, that helps them, that's not just like a bunch of random stats they don't care about, but that would actually help them make smarter decisions, help them be more successful when they use a service like yours, and position you as the one who actually truly understands what's going on. So let's take an example of a property management business. Like instead of trying to collect data from everybody, just focus on tenants, but use those insights from the tenants to help your landlords succeed. So ask, every time you're chatting with a tenant, you'd ask 3 simple, consistent questions. What would make you pay an extra 20 or 30 bucks a week in rent? What are the biggest frustrations you've got that would make you break a lease early? And when you're choosing a new place, what are the features or the sort of inclusions that matter the most to you? Because if you recorded those chats, because you're probably doing them virtually anyway, and you used an AI tool like, I don't know, Fathom or Fireflies or Notion or whatever to transcribe them, and you should just drop all of those notes once a quarter into ChatGPT or Claude or some other AI tool, pull out all the patterns, it would not only be able to, you would quickly see things like, the tenants will probably pay more for air conditioning, for fenced yards, for an EV charger, that pet-friendly homes rent faster and for higher values, or that landlords taking too long to solve maintenance problems, or local noise, or to address or the property manager not addressing local noise in partnership with the tenant, that those are deal breakers and that make them not renew. Those are high impact insights, and they will change what owners do. That will change how they think about what they prioritize, what they invest in their properties. And ultimately, they should then be able to retain tenants longer and improve their returns. So that set of insights could go into a quarterly report, a client webinar that you run every quarter, some high value social posts to help you attract new owners, that you can basically capture leads from that and engagement in a way that's not you selling your services, but actually creating real insight for your potential clients. And it's not just property, obviously. If I take, let's say, a recruitment example, well, if you're a recruiter, every time you're with a candidate, you could say, I don't know, maybe what offers have you turned down and why? Or if you had 2 roles side by side with similar pay, what are the 3 things that would make you choose one over the other? And then share that with your clients, because that will help them think about what they prioritize and what matters to candidates right now. And because you did it quarterly, it's always current. It's about what's happening in the market right now. So you as a client can succeed in putting together the best offer or the best foot forward or the best employee value proposition to maximize your chance of getting getting the right person. Or let's say if you're an accounting firm, I wish my accounting firms would ask me this. What if you had like one number or one metric, if you'd focused on that for the last 12 months, would have put you in a better position right now? And then share that insight with your other clients or potentially with future clients in a financial focus report or something like that, so that they can help to avoid those blind spots based on leveraging the knowledge of everybody inside the ecosystem. Or if you're a marketing agency, you've got all this client data. Why don't you show what good looks like? What's a good cost per lead on this channel for this kind of service, or a good cost of acquisition, or these are the kind of creatives that are working. Like, ads that use fear are getting, I don't know, a 5-time return on advertising spend, whereas the desire-based ads are only getting 3-time. That's valuable insight for your clients to read and act on. And again, it's creating thought leadership for you and lead generation opportunities for you. So I think if you think about doing something like that regularly for your business, then you kind of just stop being another service provider. You're the one bringing the clarity. You're the one bringing the insight. You're also bringing it from real-time conversations with humans, not AI research. And that is going to help your current clients or future clients make better decisions. And that builds trust, helps you build leads, and makes you genuinely helpful, but all from conversations that you're already having. So I thought I'd share that with you. You might find it useful. If you want to chat about it more, feel free to drop me a note.